Hello, welcome back.
Oh, hello. What is?
Sister, it's great to hear your voice again.
I know it's been a long time, actually.
Yeah, we haven't recorded in a while.
Yeah.
Because somebody decided to leave the country.
Not just the country, actually. I left the continent.
The continent. Why don't you leave the planet?
Oh, this is
Just go to Mars next.
Mars. Yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What
You'd love it there.
are we playing, Red? What? Wait a minute.
Can't you tell?
Isn't that the character from Kirby 64?
Adeline? Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't made for 64.
All these years, I thought that she was from. Whoa. Aww.
Meet Kirby's animal friends.
Kirby's Dream Land 3. I've never played this.
Really? It's a pretty good game. It's really chill.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it looks cute. Oh my. Oh,
It's very cute.
I'm excited.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Aw, yay.
It's adorable.
Oh. Aw.
That's Ricky. Or Rick.
Rick? The hamster?
That's Rick, the hamster.
Aw, and a little blob with a bow tie on.
Yeah, I don't remember that one's name. It's a monster.
It's a monster. A horrifying monster. Oh, everything looks painted and nice.
It's really cute, eh?
Oh, and this is for the Super Nintendo? Or something newer?
Yes, I am playing the Super Nintendo.
Holy crap. Because I can't see, because I'm not there.
Yeah, because you left me.
I did leave you. Why don't you...
So now I can pick one animal friend.
I like the cat.
You want me to be the cat? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do you have to eat
There
it?
we go. No.
Oh,
It's just my friend
gosh.
now.
It's right. Oh, this is awesome.
It's pretty cool, eh?
This is really cool. I'm so glad. Red didn't tell me what we were playing before we started recording, so it was. This is the best.
So, Hawk, where are you exactly?
I am currently in Lyon, in France, actually.
Oh boy.
Fancy you asked. Although, as you mentioned before, it's been a while since we heard each other's voices. It's nice to talk to you again, man.
Yeah, man, I missed you.
It's been a little while. And I've been on a journey, I would say.
Yeah.
I left British Columbia. I traveled very briefly. I had a layover at the airport in Toronto, which was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny because my flight got delayed by a good 2 hours. But my layover in Toronto was supposed to be 4 hours, so then instead I only had 2 hours there. And I knew I was leaving Canada for a while, so I had my last Tim Hortons.
Aw.
It was a sad day. I actually took a sad picture of me with my last Timmy's. Jim put it up.
Aw.
Jim, yeah. see my Red, you've seen the picture, but yeah, sad face.
So sad.
With
What a sad person.
because Tim Hortons is very important, and I don't know when I'll have it again.
Aw. It is. I go there so often.
I did when I was in Canada.
It's so good.
It's the best. I love Timmy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was, and it was good Timmy's, which was good. But yeah, time to move on. So from Toronto, I then flew to London.
Oh yeah.
It was tons of fun. I was only there for 4 nights, but it was awesome. I loved it.
This sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was my second time there, so instead of doing a bunch of touristy stuff, Oh, you got the
Mm.
you got the thingy.
The lollipop
The
of
lollipop.
hyperactive children.
The music's good too. I really like this.
Right. It rocks. So what wonders have you seen?
How do you mean?
Like, have you seen anything amazing?
I've seen lots of amazing things. I mean, in London, I finally got to go to Camden Market, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I hadn't had the chance to see it before, and shout out to my friend who was kind enough to meet me while I was there. We went to Camden Market, which, if you've been to Vancouver, it's kind of like Granville Island, except way cooler.
Oh.
And it's way more food. Actually, no, it doesn't really compare. Camden Market it's a lot of food stalls and a lot of antique shops and kind of hippie kind of shops. It's really neat. And they have a lot of vegan options for vegans. So the food, one thing I like about vegan cuisine, I'm not a vegan myself, but I like the creativity that goes into vegan cuisine. So
Yeah.
there was vegan versions of different curries and desserts and things like that, which I found really fun to explore. And while I
I'll
have
pick a new animal friend.
Oh, do it. Get the bird. Bird.
Okay.
Bird.
Oh, I knew
bird.
you'd say that.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
so awesome. But yeah, it was fun to run around. And while we were there, actually, you know those singing bowls that I play with?
I hate those.
You do.
They give me a headache. I can't stand them.
Well, if you're not red and you haven't heard of a singing bowl yet, check them out. You can Google them, and they're Tibetan or Indian singing bowls. There's different variations, but they're, for those who don't know, they're like a bowl, and you have a wooden mallet, and you strike the bowl lightly, and then what you're supposed, some people just ring them like a bell, but to make them sing, after you ring it, you're supposed to touch the mallet and rub it around the edges of the bowl, and then it makes this resonating kind of ring, ring, ring kind of sound, and it's like it's singing. And I went into this shop that was selling a bunch of the singing bowls. Oh, that's a cool power. They had singing bowls, and my friend said, "What is that exactly?" And I said, "It's a singing bowl." And then I started playing with it with the mallet, making it sing, and the lady running the shop had no idea they did that.
What? Isn't that just what they do?
Well, a lot of people, especially when I was in Japan, my friends who are Buddhists, they just rang it once, they struck it once to make a sound.
Oh.
They never actually made it sing. So when I showed this lady, I guess she only knew that way. She said, "Oh, I thought you just do it like a bell." And then I made it sing, and her mind was just blown.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Oops.
Oh, and so came Red's first death.
I'm good at this. I'm good at video games. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Camden Market, it was awesome. I also
Sounds awesome.
I noticed on the BBC News actually, but we went up to, I think it's called Rose Hill, something hill.
Yeah.
I want to say Rose Hill. Sorry, Londoners, if I am wrong. But it's a really lovely hill, and you can see a decent view of the London skyline from there. So we went to see it because we wanted to see all the famous buildings and stuff. And there happened to be this massive fire happening downtown.
What?
Something was on
my God.
fire, and I actually took a picture of the smoke rising up, and then I went onto. Oh, nice. I went onto the BBC News, and that fire was totally happening, and was big
Oh my
enough to be
gosh.
on the news. I kind of saw it.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was interesting, yeah. And
Oh boy.
probably the last thing to talk about before we end this episode, because I have to bring it up in the same breath as London, the big English breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I went to this rad little shop. Bird. Thank you for picking the bird. Hawk approves.
I knew you wanted it.
I like this bird a lot, actually. It's really cute. But yeah, I went to this little breakfast shop. Well, I mean, they're like a cafe, but they specialize in English breakfast, which is amazing. And it's been open since 1900.
What?
So it's this tiny little shop, and they encourage people to sit with strangers because they don't have that much room. And
Wow.
when I made my order, I asked for tomatoes, which of course the man promptly said, "You mean tomatoes?" And I said, "I'm sorry,
Oh my God.
I mean tomatoes." And then he said, "Where are you from then?" And I said, "Oh, I'm from Canada." And he said, "We got another Canadian here." And I said, "Oh, cool." And I nod to the guy, and I said, "Oh, so where are you from in Canada, man?" And I was wearing my UBC shirt, so he looked at that, and he had this coy little smile on his face, and he said, "I'm from Kelowna."
Oh my gosh. That's where we're from.
That's where we're from. If you've never heard of Kelowna before, dearest people at home, that's a tiny town. Nobody knows and or cares where Kelowna is.
Tiny puny town with nothing.
And there I am in the middle
Oh, I
of
see.
London, one of the biggest cities in the world. I'm in this tiny hole-in-the-wall shop eating delicious breakfast, and I happen to run into someone from my town.
Oh my god.
You know what this means, Red? Oh, you died again. Good job.
Yeah, Coup was too slow.
Oh, nice. You're racing pigs. This is awesome.
Those are boar, Hawk.
Or whatever. They're pigs.
I ate all of them.
Ew.
And I swallowed.
Oh.
Is there anything up there? No.
You know what this means, though, Red?
What?
It's a small world after all.
Get out!
It's a small world after all.
No!
It's a
My
small world
nightmare.
after all. It's a small
You're giving me
world.
flashbacks. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
next time
Next time.
on Wish You Were Here, we're
play
gonna
more-
see what this guy's deal is.
Oh, yeah, we will. He's so cute.
He has a trick up his sleeve, I just know it.
Well, we'll see.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, love you, bye.